Hello, hello Greenwire. This is going to be video update number 3. Westward Shore, I am happy to say, is done. I feel like it's done. I'd like you guys to give it a listen. Tell me if you agree or not. See if you hear any mistakes. I added backup vocals to the 4th verse. This is something I was experimenting with when we were playing live, as I was getting more comfortable playing and singing at the same time. So here they are with the main vocals.
Yeah, we're trying to make it.
That's not them, that's the verse. Or chorus. Okay, here we go.
Now the water's over our heads. Frantic now as we finally arrive. Everything that we have imagined. No matter now.
I meant to just play the just the vocals.
Now the water's over our heads.
So this is them right here.
Frantic now as we finally.
I have them fade in and out so that they don't overshadow the
Now the water's
actual vocals, the main vocals.
frantic now as we finally.
And then I'll play it in the mix. So this is a render that I made. This is actually what you're about to hear is what the song will sound like if we feel like this is good.
Now the water. Now the water's over our heads. Frantic now as we finally arrive. Everything that we have imagined. No matter now since we made it here alive.
I think it sounds amazing. I think the mix is right where I want it to be. I've got everything dialed in. The cymbals are not overpowering. The vocals ride the mix perfect. It sounds balanced and good to me. The solo is as loud as it needs to be. I've been working hours and hours just to get everything right, and I think it's there. If you guys hear any mistakes, any obvious mistakes or things you want changed, if you want the vocals a little louder, a little less loud, if you think the cymbals need a little more kick, you know, things like that, I can do those last minute changes, but I think this song is ready to go. And I guess if you really don't like the backup vocals, we could drop them. It was just, you know, it sounded good to me, and it what it does is it makes this 4th verse different. It makes it almost like a bridge or a breakdown. I'm not sure what you would call it, but a different version of the verse, so that the 4th time through it isn't exactly the same, with accepting the vocals, the lyrics being different. So the listener's ear doesn't go, oh, here we go, verse again for the 4th time, and it's all the same. And it leads the end out. It leads them into the end, the last, you know, the 4th chorus. So it's just to make it different. And I lowered the sound of the snares. You'll notice, play the drum bus here. The drums, you know.
Now the water
I'll play you 2 parts.
over our heads.
Here's a regular verse.
Then we waded in up to our stomachs. The current tug
Hear that
leaned
snare?
the other way.
So I dropped the level of the snare and I bumped the level of the ambient mics.
Now the water's over our heads. Frantic now as
It's supposed to be just hearing the drums. There we go. Okay. Try that again. Verse. Crisp snare, right? Nice and crisp, loud, and then here. It's still there, but it's just... Wow, there's a lot of there's a lot of headphone bleed in there. You guys might not be able to hear it, but it's totally there. Wow. Hang on, let's see. You can hear the click. And you can actually hear Brandon's vocals in the background. The nice thing is that that in the mix it's completely, once you have everything else on, it's impossible to hear that. The click completely blends in, and the vocals he's singing, you know, the regular vocals are coming through anyway. It's just something my ear goes, oof, that's bad bleed. So anyway, give it a critical listen, but I think the song's done and ready, and I would recommend that we put it out as a single. Put it out and get some interest going. I feel like I can start to mix faster now. I'm getting a much better handle on how this stuff is supposed to sound and how to process it and get the kick sounding good right away. So I'm hoping I can get it down to less than a month per song, which has been kind of what it's been taking average. So yeah, look for this video, and the file will be right below it. Give it a critical listen. What I recommend, I've brought this up before, but the more sources you can listen from, the better, but at a minimum, 2 sources. Your phone is great, and your car are the 2 I would recommend. Those are the 2 I consistently use. Of course, I have my monitors here. I have actually 2 sets of speakers here. So up to 4 different sources is what I'm trying to listen on. Laptop speakers are pretty much garbage. I mean, phone speakers are pretty crappy too. But if you don't listen on more than one, if you just listen on your phone, you're kind of getting like a one-dimensional look at the song. You need 2 different sources to compare and contrast, and to let your ear kind of flip-flop between the 2. You might listen on your phone and go, oh, that's perfect. Then you pull it up in your car and you're like, ooh, wait, no, there's too much snare, or whatever it is. Just two sources if possible. Give me feedback and give me a yes or no on this song, and we can put it out. We can sign up for, I think DistroKid is probably going to be the best one based on their pricing. $20 for a year, which I'll pay. I'll gladly pay that, and going forward, if there's still interest, I'll extend that for a year later. I mean, that's super cheap, $20 a year. It's like $1 something a month. So, and then you can publish. Then you get everything. Any time someone buys a song, it all comes back to us, and we can put out as much as we want in a year. There's no limit on the number of albums or songs or singles or whatever. So I think DistroKid is the way to go. Put it out as a digital file and try to get people to purchase it, or there may be a way to have like a free code so we can actually give the song away. So yep, that's it. I'm gonna end the video now. Gotta get to work. So there you go. There's an update, and keep your eyes peeled for another one. I'm gonna try to do 1 per week if I can. All right.